So this is the strongest unit in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. I mean, it's nothing more than a cube, but it's a cube that does that. It magically turns every other unit into a cube, and it has a custom victory message, such as a Mogus. I don't know what this thing is. I almost don't want to know. Maybe there's something inside. Hold on, let me just try and get inside the... I think I'm inside the cube, and there's nothing here. There's nothing inside the cube. It's empty. There must be a way to kill it. Okay, let's do a test. What if I flood this whole thing with squires? I mean, really flood it. Up here. Just up here. Up here too. Yep. Over here on top of this building. And down here. How about a few more on the grass? 300 squires. What happens when it fights 300 squire? What just happened? So, I don't know if you've noticed this, but the cubes are all looking towards the opponent that they're killing, and they're following it. That's so weird. So, numbers of units doesn't matter. Let me just take the cube, toss Mr. Mod right there, and then see just how many halflings this thing can kill. It was capable of instantly killing 300 of them. Let's just see how big of a number we can get. I don't know if this is a good idea or not. You know, I'm just gonna make it do a really weird path, and then it's gonna double back on itself, maybe climb over here on top of the buildings, go back into the army. 1,000 units. 1,000 individual halflings. This is like 3 hobbitons combined. Will the mod instantly kill? It did. It instantly killed all of them. So here, while those are being destroyed one by one, if I come down to these units, hold on, there's no X's in their eyes. Red has 1, and yet these units are still alive. And what about the units that have been cubed? Ah, yes, once it cubes them, it does kill them. As you can see, all of these units in here are actually dead. So the mod wins before it actually kills everything and then proceeds to kill everything. I will say it's kind of funny watching it move around the map like a snake. Yeah, it goes right through the entire pile. Okay, mod, you have no problem with numbers. What about distance? I can't escape. I can't stop this fight. I can't escape. Let me escape. How about we test distance? Let's take mod and put mod way over here. And then we'll take Benny the Bard and we'll put Benny the Bard way over here. We'll start the fight and Benny the Bard is instantly exterminated. Distance does not seem to matter. I'm just gonna run all the way to the far side of the map. Way over here. We will put mod down right here, and then I'm gonna run all the way over there. This is gonna take a while. And then way over here at the end of the map, we're gonna put down our lovely Larry, the potion seller. Larry, do you see the cube way over there? Cause I can't. I'm pretty sure if I was to start the match right now, yep, you'd be instantly dead. Larry is somewhere over there, and the cube doesn't even need to see it. It's 1. Is it possible to pause the game before the cube wins? Put down some squires. I will attempt to start and instantly pause the game. Nope, I just lose. I can't stop it. I will try one more time. Start pause. Nope, I instantly lose. There doesn't seem to be any way to pause the game in time. This stupid cube just wins instantly. If I can't pause time, I can't set up god powers. I can't test god powers on this thing. Like, I could take an army of Saitama, and I'm gonna start the round, and they're all destroyed. They're all distracted. This thing just instantly annihilates every single One Punch Man on the field. Like, I could put glacier giants on here that have this huge tornado, and we could start the fight, and they're all instantly dead. Does the mod need line of sight? If I was to take the line, and I would put the line under right here, and then we carefully go underground. I'm now underground. And we take our mod, and I'll put the mod deep in the catacombs, deep as I can go. Right here. This is where I'm putting the mod. Now I'm just gonna try and navigate my way out without being able to see. Oh, it's a reverse maze. Okay, I'm out. Mod is on the red side. So if I put any units on the blue side, does mod need line of sight? And no, mod does not need line of sight. It instantly kills regardless of being able to see them or not. What if I put mod underwater? Is that possible? Can I take him and spawn him, say, down here? Can I kill him through drowning? And just gonna put some units over here on the blue side and mods under the water down here. And we start at nope. Mod doesn't care. Mod can be underwater. He can be underground. Mod doesn't care. Maybe some of the gods you guys created can do the job. God of darkness, god of death, god of everything. This god, rival to power, god of halflings. That's a lot of god power. In fact, so much god power. I think this one managed to kill the unnamed peasants. Will they be destroyed instant? Yes. Again, instantly destroyed. Hold on. If I take something like the super peasant and I just go super peasants, can they zoom fast enough to stop? No, they just instantly die. Everything instantly dies. Maybe it's a ranged attack, and maybe the dark peasant can block it with... No, the dark hands of God were no match, and all the dark peasants are completely wiped out. Oh, the F-22 jet. Can it fly away? No, it didn't even give it a chance to fly away. It instantly cubified them all. Again, an army of unnamed peasants, just a wall of dead darkness. Just a dead wall of dead darkness. What about the seraphim? We've already talked about the seraphim. What about multiple seraphim? So what if I put mod way over here on the side? Seraphim after seraphim after seraphim, seraphims everywhere. I have managed to squeeze 50 seraphims here in the legacy faction. There's our lovely mod, and here is the army of seraphims. Like, there's so many of them, I can't even zoom out far enough to give you the entire scope and scale. 50 seraphim versus 1 mod. Somehow there's a giant gap in my seraphim pile. Hold on. Look at this big gap. Put some more in here. Fill it. Okay, 54 seraphims versus 1 mod, and all of them over and over repeatedly. But here's the question. It says red victory, but we know that the units are alive until they're killed by the power. But you notice how all of them are still like spinning, but they've stopped flapping. Are they dead? Are they dying? I don't know what's going on, but red won. And I can't stop the fight. Let me back to the menu, please. But now this begs the ultimate question. If we go to the experiment and I grab mod, and I put mod down right here, but then I grab mod and I put mod down right here. Here in this Western standoff, what happens when 2 mods face each other? All right, here we go. 2 mods, 3, 2, 1, and the it says blue victory, but there's cubes all over the battlefield. It's almost like the cubes are spawning on top of the cubes. Now this place is just a whole battlefield of cubes. What is going on? I think my computer's gonna crash. Okay, so if 1 cube versus 1 cube caused that much mayhem, what about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Is this gonna like break my computer? Oh no. Oh no. No. Oh, there's guys, I'm down to about 2 frames a second right now as all the cubes continue to be spawned into the world. What is going on? We are now down to about 1 frame a second. This is bad. Maybe we should stop because the cubes are multiplying. Guys, don't do this. So I was trying to kill the new unnamed peasant for a while now, and it honestly looked like something out of the back rooms. When you looked at it in just the right way, you could see him, but at other times he was completely invisible. And when I fought him, this is what happened. I would take some units such as some halflings, and then I would put a bard over here. And when the unnamed peasant would go to attack, he would completely spaghettify the halflings. I was shocked. How could he do this totally accurate battle simulator units? And no matter how many halflings I put on the battlefield, the unnamed peasant would suck them in like a black hole and spaghettify them like a backrooms monster. It was disgusting to see. Not to mention this trap ability not letting anything escape. He was an immortal monster, and I needed to find a way to defeat him. I tried sending a normal army of knights and squires at it, but it just spaghettifies everything. I mean, it's hard to see on a good day, and as soon as it starts to attack, it just becomes invisible. And it turns even catapults into little Lego machines. So I tried adding even more units. We're talking about a massive amount of units. Even woolly mammoths, lots of them. Even when I did this, the armies were wiped out so quickly. I don't know what happens to a creature when it's turned into black goo, but I'd rather not know. Not gonna lie, no matter how hard I tried, no matter the size of the army, they all continued to be destroyed. Even a pile of Manny the Mammoth became black spaghetti. So I tried to get a little creative. I thought to myself that maybe some ballistas combined together could knock it off the map. So I filled an entire side of the battlefield in ballistas. No, seriously, I even put them on top of the buildings. I was hopeful that this was going to work, but it was quickly evident that this was a waste of time. The unnamed peasant completely ignored everything, though it was cool to watch it walk around and decimate this entire army. And when the ballista bolts all fired, my god, all hell broke loose. But the unnamed peasant didn't even care. But don't worry, I wasn't out of ideas yet. I had more than a few new things that could be thrown at the unnamed peasant. He was strong, but he wasn't immortal. Or so I thought. I tried throwing some modern technology at it, but that proved to be pointless. I mean, it was a gorgeous sight, but it was completely a waste of time. The unnamed peasant was in there, amongst the tanks, and it did not care. Though for some reason, the tanks didn't turn into spaghetti that quickly, but it did leave their drivers kind of floating in the sky. Yeah, the tanks proved to be no match for the unnamed peasant. But we were here in the legacy world, and I wasn't ready to give up. Perhaps an army of wizards could crowd control the dark peasant into immobility. I tried, and we did manage to send the dark peasant flying, the new unnamed peasant flying high into the sky. But he quickly fell back down and slowly, one by one, killed the wizards. Though it was funny to see the unnamed peasant be launched into the sky over and over and over. But the wizards, even with their crowd control, were going to stop the unnamed peasant from eventually falling and one by one killing all the wizards. Though I honestly did get a kick out of watching it bounce up and down, back and forth. Yep, that is a lot of spaghettified wizards, and up there is a living unnamed peasant. If the wizards weren't going to do it, I thought that maybe the super peasant could pull it off. I watched as the super peasant swam into battle, and by swam I meant fly into battle, but no, even the super peasant was turned into black spaghetti. Well, fine, I thought. What about multiple super peasants? They all lunged into battle, swarming, and were all swiftly dispatched. So I thought, how about some more super peasants? More than 50 super peasants swam at the unnamed peasant, launching off in every single direction, but the unnamed peasant did not care. So I went all the way. I summoned the dark peasant to fight the unnamed peasant, pretty much evil versus evil. And using the dark hands of God, the unnamed peasant was lifted into the sky, but it did not matter. The dark peasant was spaghettified. So I was starting to run out of ideas. So I grabbed some gods. Not just any gods, we were talking Hades, Artemis, Apollo, Ares, Thor, Odin. Maybe these gods in totally accurate battle simulator could have pulled it off. It was an intense fight with new effects going in every single direction, but the unnamed peasant was completely unfazed. I did not know that a god of tabs could look like something out of the back rooms, but I learned something that day. Then I had a crazy idea. I grabbed a small army of chronomancers and a small army of void monarchs. Maybe this was enough to defeat the unnamed peasant. I was hopeful, but watching all the units get sucked in was not good. The unnamed peasant made short work of the gods of the good and evil realm. I thought they stood a chance, and clearly I was wrong. Then I thought to myself, what about Miraculous? Take this good god with all of its good energy, and I hoped it could defeat this evil god with all of its evil energy. I knew Miraculous was strong, but I didn't know how strong in comparison to the unnamed peasant. And clearly with the red victory, the unnamed peasant was too powerful. So instead, I tried the God Slayer. I was hopeful, I was praying, but I was quickly disappointed. A red victory declared the unnamed peasant as the victor. So I grabbed the big guns. I grabbed Billy, hero of tabs, with his powerful gauntlet that can destroy all space and time. But even Billy was no match for the spaghettification of the unnamed peasant. All that was left was his magical sword. So I escalated. I escalated more than you could possibly imagine. I went all the way up to One Punch Man Saitama himself. Could Saitama defeat the unnamed peasant? Could anything stop this creature? But apparently, it wasn't possible. Saitama was trapped. Saitama was locked in an epic battle of death, but he could not defeat the unnamed peasant. One Punch Man couldn't die, but he couldn't win. And that didn't answer my question. And believe me, I let this go on for 10 minutes. Nothing won, nothing lost. It was just an endless battle of nothing. And I figured that the same thing would happen with the Seraphim, the voice of God himself. And they were locked in an epic battle for minutes after minutes. The Seraphim trying to banish the unnamed peasant, the unnamed peasant trying to spaghettify the Seraphim. My answer still had not come. Nothing can seem to defeat the unnamed peasant. I was getting desperate, so I went to the workshop and I typed in the word God. And I went and downloaded a bunch of your God units. Perhaps one of these could defeat the unnamed peasant. I know I was getting desperate, but I was getting desperate. Maybe one could win, but I was probably wasting my time. I placed the unnamed peasants on the battlefield and then proceeded to put the gods down as well. I didn't have much hope in this idea, but I thought you'd never know. The battle commenced and I was completely shocked. Something in there had defeated the unnamed peasant. The only problem is I didn't know which god did it. So I deleted all the gods and went one by one. The god of darkness fought the unnamed peasant and was swiftly destroyed. The god of everything was next. He fought the unnamed peasant and was also swiftly destroyed. The unit simply called God fought the unnamed peasant once again spaghettified. Then the rival to power leapt into battle to join his brethren in being destroyed. The god of halflings that I was definitely rooting for was not capable of defeating the unnamed peasant. That left only one god. The god of death, this creation of red and gold. Was he the one to defeat my unnamed peasant? The battle started and I was very nervous. Had we finally found something to defeat this new insane thing? And we had. This god created by one of you in the workshop defeated the unnamed peasant. Larry, what have you done this time? How on earth did this happen? Did you piss off Kira, the pirate queen? Because these guys do not look friendly at all. Did you just get yourself into an impossible situation? And I guess you're gonna want me to get you out of this situation, aren't you? Well, you know what, Larry? It's your lucky day because it's been a long time since we've done impossible battles. I'm gonna be honest with you, Larry. I have yet to do impossible battles with these new god powers, such as the grenade god power. Now, is there a chance that I might blow you up while I'm preparing this grenade sphere? Yeah, it's possible. Larry, do you trust me? I sure hope you do. It's like he's wearing a grenade hat. A ginormous grenade hat that's going to explode out in every direction. Now, were all the grenades necessary? No. I mean, all these grenades on the top half aren't even gonna like hit anything. They're there mostly for style points. Because here in Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, we're all about style points. So Larry, we're gonna deal with your lovely friends and you better not get yourself into any other impossible situations. No, knowing you, that's gonna happen, Larry. Here we go, exploding sphere of grenades in slow-mo, maximum slow-mo. In 3, 2, 1, go. Activate. That's maximum slow-mo. Look how fast they're going. Collision. What just happened? What has happened? So in one split second, the grenades were like right here in front of the pirates. And then in the next split second, the grenades moved about 15 feet all the way out here. You can see explosions in multiple waves. You can see the primary explosions on the front guys, the front pirates. And then you can see the secondary explosions on the after pirates, and then a tertiary, which is a third explosion, behind the pirates on the ground, and then a second, or actually a fourth set of explosions here, further back on the ground, and then this is going to be the fifth set of explosions, or these grenades here, as they impact probably around here, but we didn't get that far. We didn't get that far because Larry just observed, like watch from Larry's perspective what this looks like. Are you kidding me? You're just sitting there, minding your own business, surrounded by pirates, because that happens, and then boom! Everything is destroyed. Amazing. Hey Larry, how's it going? See, you're at your mansion home. I can't believe you have a farmhouse and a mansion home. Did you know that? What brings you to this lovely place? Look at all the hobbits. What did you do, Larry? Let me guess. You called teeny tiny Timmy short again, didn't you, Larry? You know Timmy's sensitive about his height. You gotta stop doing that. By the way, this is a lot of hobbits. Why are they all standing weird? Hold on a second. Oh, Larry, you wrote the word subscribe. Oh, you shouldn't have. For every person that subscribes on this video, Larry gets a new potion. Now, I appreciate the generosity, Larry, but we gotta do something about these lovely hobbits because they're gonna march their way towards you. How are we gonna get you out of this situation? Okay, Larry, as a thank you, I tried to write the word subscribe in fireballs in the sky. And I gotta say, it didn't go too bad when you look from this perspective. However, as you drop down, you begin to realize that writing in 3D space is really, really hard to do. Okay, Larry, let's see if we can save your life with a fireball subscribe on top of a hobbit subscribe in 3, 2, 1. Slow motion activate. Look at that. Even in fire, it kind of says subscribe. Full speed, all the hobbits burned, and we were victorious. We wrote a fireball subscribe. That is awesome. Now stop getting into trouble, Larry. Are you kidding me, Larry? You couldn't go 2 seconds. Pirate Queen Kira, hey, how are you? And how are you? And how are you? And you? Oh, that's a lot of Pirate Queen Kiras. Oh, that's not good. Oh, and there's cannons and musketeers and vampires and skeleton archers and ballistas and Mini the Minotaurs and Zeus's. Oh my God, Larry, what have you done? Hey, your friends are here. Hey guys. Benny, what's up? How you doing? Helga, hello. Bjorn, nice to see you. So you guys won't instantly die. That's good. But Benny's in a bit of a pickle. Just to make sure we're gonna look around. I don't see any little snipers here trying to kill my other friends. Oh, Manny the Mammoth is over here chilling, and a whole bunch of harvesters here as well. So, Larry, how do we get you out of this predicament without killing you? Things like explosions and fireballs are out of the question because you're gonna die if those hit you. It's funny, I'm less concerned about the melee people and way more concerned about these ranged units who just want to open fire on Larry. The harpooners? Not good. The musketeers, including the midget musketeer, huge problem. Okay, the lag is really bad, but I think I've lined up the first volley of bullets to hopefully incapacitate everyone around Larry and keep him alive in 3, 2, 1. Maximum slow-mo activate. The bullets each move out in rapid succession, hopefully killing everything that wants to take a shot at Larry. Slow motion. I'm just watching very carefully. I'm looking around the entire battlefield trying to find anything that wants to shoot Larry. Pause time. So far, so good. The lag is exceptionally bad right now. I've got about 5,000 bullets on the battlefield. Let's do regular slow-mo. Okay, everything's occurring. Everything's going well. Larry's alive. Actually, can we just go in and verify that Larry's alive? We have confirmation Larry is alive. Slow-mo activate. Try and make time go a bit faster here. Hopefully the smoke can dissipate and we'll be able to actually see. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, did I miss one? Did I miss a single musketeer who took a shot from this side? Did that just kill Larry? No, Larry died. We were so close to perfection. Oh, that was so close. Now we have a bigger problem to deal with. All these guys. That's a lot of corpses. Luckily for us, we no longer have to worry about the proximity of our lovely enemies. So yeah, we're gonna do some damage here. Say goodbye to this backline. Oh my God, there's so much lag. There we go. Beautiful explosion. Everything goes flying. Lots of dead units, and yet lots of living ones as well. Now, I'm just going to check over here. We have a handful of units. Finally, I can move normally a little bit, and we're just going to say hi with the bazooka rockets. Oh, love it. Absolutely adore it. Please give it to me more. Over here, Manny the Mammoth, you can have a whole boatload of explosions. Oh, that is gorgeous. What about those harvesters? They moved around this way. Let's give them a beautiful surprise. Oh, God powers, please. Just give me more cool God powers. They're one of the most fun parts about this game. Have some more bazooka bombs. Goodbye, Zeus. And then all these Zeuses and Minotaurs. My God. My God. My goodness. There's Bjorn. Carpet bomb. Bjorn, how you doing? How you holding up? You enjoying the show? Helga's dead. Benny's dead. You're the last one alive. I think I've cleared the way for you. Things are looking fantastic over there, Bjorn. A handful of Minotaurs left alive, but that won't be a problem. a whole lot longer. Oh, oh, Zeusy, you came and you gave me explosives. Oh, there's a Zeus. Get out of here, Zeus. You're not allowed. Are you dead? Are you alive? Who's left? Where's Bjorn going? Bjorn. Oh, there's one of these people. Oh, we did it. Oh, that was almost impossible. We almost lost that battle. That was awesome. Yo, Larry, when did you get to the God realm? Or is this the peace realm? Nah, I'm pretty sure it's the God realm. That's a lot of ranged units. What on earth? How is this even possible? Look, there's people from all sorts of factions here. Firework archers from the Dynasty, ice archers from the Vikings, tribal rock throwers, ninjas from the Dynasty, regular archers from the Medieval, and crossbowmen from the Medieval faction. You know what, Larry? Since you're all the way over there, I'm gonna try and have a little bit of fun here. It's raining apples. Hallelujah. It's raining apples. Usually when I do these attacks, they always come in a certain specific kind of fashion. But sometimes I just want to do things a little bit differently. So what I'm doing is 100 apples in a bundle, 45 degrees spread from the sky, because I want to see how this looks for fun. In 3, 2, 1, slow mode, activate. It's raining apples, baby. We didn't instantly win. How did anything survive this many apples raining from the sky? Oh, the crossbowmen are a little bit durable. Look at that. One ninja, a handful of crossbowmen. Oh, a bunch of crossbowmen. They are way more durable than I expected. So, since that didn't work, what if I just do... Oh, that might have been a mistake. Guys, I held Alt. That is a bunch of apples. Here we go. Slow-mo. Spread. Apple spread. Apple spread. Apple spread. I love it. All right, let's get these units into the hallway a little bit. There we go. There we go. Stop. Hold Alt. Hold Alt. This is thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of apples. 3, 2, 1. Slow-mo. Activate. Oh, they're like funneled down the way. Oh my god, look at the sheer number of apples. I love God powers.